Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Entertainment with Buford and Francis. Today I will be cosplaying as Francis from the Fairly Odd Parents. He's going to be telling the story of Song of the South. Enjoy the video. 7-year-old Johnny is excited about what he believes to be a vacation at his grandmother's Georgia plantation with his parents, John Sr. and Sally. When they arrive at the plantation, he discovers that his parents will be living apart for a while, and he is to live in the country with his mother and grandmother while his father returns to Atlanta to continue his controversial editorship in the city's newspaper. Johnny, distraught because his father has never left him or his mother before, leaves the right under cover of darkness and sets off for Atlanta with only a bundle. As Johnny sneaks away from the plantation, he is attracted by the voice of Uncle Remus, telling tales in his old-timey way of a character named Brer Rabbit. Curious, Johnny hides behind a nearby tree to spy on the group of people sitting around the fire. By this time, word has gotten out that Johnny is gone, and some plantation residents are sent out to find him, ask if Uncle Remus has seen the boy. Uncle Remus replies that he's with them. Shortly afterwards, he catches up with Johnny, who sits crying on a nearby log. He befriends the young boy and offers him some food for the journey, taking him back to his cabin. As Uncle Remus cooks, he mentions Brer Rabbit again, and the boy, curious, asks him to tell him more. After Uncle Remus tells a tale about Brer Rabbit's attempt to run away from home, Johnny takes the advice and changes his mind about leaving the plantation, letting Uncle Remus take him back to his mother, gives Remus a minor reprimand for telling stories. Johnny makes friends with Toby, a little black boy who lives on the plantation, and Ginny favors, a poor white neighbor. However, Ginny's two older brothers, Joe and Jake, who are meant to resemble Brer Fox and Brer Bear, for one is slick and fast-talking, while the other is big and slow, are not friendly at all. They constantly bully Ginny and Johnny. When Ginny gives Johnny a puppy, her brothers want to drown it. A rivalry breaks out among the three boys. Heartbroken because his mother won't let him keep the puppy, Johnny takes the dog to Uncle Remus and tells him of his troubles. Uncle Remus takes the dog and delights Johnny and his friends with the fable of a Brer Rabbit and the Tar Baby, stressing that people shouldn't go messing around with something they have no business with in the first place. Johnny heeds the advice of how Brer Rabbit used reverse psychology on Brer Fox and begs the Favors brothers not to tell their mother about the dog, which is precisely what they do. Enraged, the boys vow revenge. They go to the plantation and tell Johnny's mother was upset that Uncle Remus kept the dog despite her order, which was unknown to Uncle Remus. She orders the old man to not tell any more stories to her son. The day of Johnny's birthday arrives, and Johnny picks up Ginny to take her to his party. Ginny's mother has used her wedding dress to make her daughter a beautiful dress for the party. On the way there, however, Joe and Jake pick another fight. Ginny gets pushed and ends up in a mud puddle, with her dress ruined. They upset Ginny, refuses to go to the party. Johnny, enraged with the way Joe and Jake treat Ginny, attacks them. Uncle Remus breaks up the fight, and while Johnny goes to comfort Ginny, Uncle Remus reprimands Joe and Jake, warning them not to pester Johnny and Ginny anymore. Johnny doesn't want to go either, especially since his father won't be there. Uncle Remus discovers the two dejected children and cheers them by telling the story of Brer Rabbit and his laughing place. When Uncle Remus returns to the plantation with the children, Sally meets them on the way and is angry at Johnny for not having attended his own birthday party. Ginny mentions that Uncle Remus told them a story, and Sally draws a line, warning him not to spend any more time with Johnny. Uncle Remus, saddened by the misunderstanding of his good intentions, packs his bag and leaves for Atlanta. Seeing Uncle Remus leaving for From a distance, Johnny rushes to intercept him, taking a shortcut through the pasture, where he is attacked and seriously injured by the resident bull. While Johnny hovers between life and death, his father returns and reconciles with Sally, but Johnny calls for Uncle Remus, who has returned amidst all the commotion. Uncle Remus is escorted inside Johnny's grandmother and begins telling a tale of Brer Rabbit and the laughing place, and the boy miraculously survives. Now realizing that they must set aside their problems for Johnny's sake, John and Sally decide to stay at the plantation while also allowing Uncle Remus to stay with them. Ginny and Toby skip along singing zippity-doo-dah while Johnny's returned puppy runs alongside them. Uncle Remus is also in the vicinity, and he is shocked when Brer Rabbit and several of the other characters from his stories appear in front of them and interact with the children. Uncle Remus rushes to join the group. The entire group skips away, the reprise of the opening theme.